Today, I'm going to be discussing with you and we'll be debunking some myths about your emotions. I know you've been told severally how you should behave, what you should do, how you should feel in certain circumstances, but today we'll be discussing the truths, the myths, and the facts. Don't go anywhere. Emotions are a complex and often misunderstood aspect of our human experience. From the moment we are born, we are bombarded with messages about how we should feel in certain circumstances, how we should express our feelings, how we should respond to the emotions of others, emotional intelligence, and all whatnot. And according to Raquel Ortega and some dialectical behavioral therapists, most of all these messages that we receive, as regards how we should feel and how we should react to the feelings of others, is actually based on these myths. So knowing these myths and having them like weapons to fight off everything that tells you or that puts you in a box on what your emotions are is actually going to help you. So let's start with the first one. The myth number one I'll be discussing with you today is that there is a right way to feel in every situation. Trust me, there is no right way to feel in any situations because your emotions are subjective experiences. They are relative to you. They are relative to what you are defining that situation or that circumstance to be. And even with the same person and a different time, you can feel differently about that situation. So it's important to acknowledge and validate your own emotion, regardless of whether they conform to societal expectations or not. So you can't say, oh, because you lost a loved one or something happened to you, maybe you failed the test, you're expected to feel a certain way. There's no right way to feel in every situation. The second myth I would like to discuss today is letting others know that you feel bad is a weakness. Trust me, that is one huge one I hear almost every time with people who have been, primed to believe that you're always supposed to be strong. You're never supposed to let anyone know how you feel. That's not true. Letting others know how you feel or that you're feeling bad is not a weakness. In reality, it's actually a strength because you're expressing your emotion is a sign of strength. It's like taking courage in being vulnerable and sharing that feeling with others. It's like you're letting others know that I'm not Superman. There are things that happen with me and this is the way I'm feeling. And you're giving others the opportunity to even be strengthened, to gain connection and to gain the support of others around you. So that's number two. Number three is that negative feelings are bad and destructive. All emotions serve a purpose. There is no one purpose for your emotions. So when you put that negative emotion and it is bad and it is destructive, when you now feel that way, it puts you in that position of, so I am bad, I am destructive, I am evil. That's not true. Negative feelings are not bad. They are not destructive. It's what you do with those feelings that actually produces that bad and destructive. So they serve a purpose and they can provide important information about what is going on in your environment, about what your needs are, about what your values are. If, for an example, you were let down by someone that you trust or someone that is above you or someone that is probably supposed to be your mentor and you don't feel good about it, it's just telling you that I don't like being let down. I value loyalty. I value my boundaries and all that. So that's what it really is. The fourth myth I'm discussing today is being emotional means being out of control. That's not true. In certain parts of the world, women are categorized as being emotional. The truth is, only we know the full extent of our thoughts, our feelings, and our experiences. Yes, others may offer insights or feedback about our emotions, but ultimately, We are the best judges of our own experiences. Yes, we are. Thank you so much for staying with us. I remain a Berchuku honor.